Hey, greetings, everyone. Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, and welcome to the Steadfast and Loyal podcast.
You gotta light 'em up before they burn it down. Better dig deep and put 'em in the ground. Blood on their hands, they're hellbound. Save us all. Ooh, they're gonna burn it down. Save us all before they burn it down.
You know, there's a lot of talk about American foreign policy, and also when you look at the incursions of China, the One Belt, One Road strategy, they are operating in many different areas and many different regions and continents all across the entire world. And one of those places that they're operating in to the, I guess, disadvantage of the people of the continent is in the continent of Africa. And so I felt that it would be a great opportunity to talk to someone that is very supportive of the United States of America, this incoming Trump administration, and also can give us some perspectives on what is happening in Africa, and that's Junior Bompeti. Junior is from originally the Democratic Republic of Congo, and he is a member of the Congolese for Trump. He is a Christian conservative and president and founder of this organization, Congolese for the Trump. He is the Americans of Congolese. Let me start over. Do this again. Our conversation today is with Junior Bompeti, and he is with the Congolese for Trump organization. Junior is a Christian how can I say this? I just got through everything. Junior is a Christian conservative, president and founder of the Congolese for Trump organization, the Americans of Congolese descent. Junior Bompeti was born and raised in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. He is a businessman and CEO of Impact Provider Consulting. Also, he is the president and chairman of the U.S. Congo Business Chamber, connecting American companies to the Democratic Republic of Congo in a win-win deal on strategic minerals. Junior, thanks for joining us here at Steadfast and Loyal Podcast.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You were born in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What was that like? And when did you come to the United States of America?
First of all, I want to thank you, Mr. Allen. Thank you for your service in this country. You know, you make us a pleasure to come here, enjoy for your services. And I'm really, really thankful for what you did for this country.
My pleasure.
So I was born in the Congo, and in the Central Africa is one of the richest country in terms of natural resources. So, you know, I grew up there, I studied there, and I came here in America. It was in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many brothers and sisters? A big family?
I can say 80% of my family, they still there in the Congo. And I have a auntie here, cousin, and a friend. You know, I'm married, have kids and wives.
So what brought you to America? Was it family or to, you know, continue your education? Or?
No, first of all, it was the American dream.
Yeah.
The American dream brought me here as a young man, and I can have a better future in America. Although I was coming here, first of all, for businesses. I was working at that time for Brussels Airlines. So I was coming here selling African food. So because we have a huge community here in America. And then I decided I love the country, I love the culture, especially Texas. Yeah. Yes, everything's big, everything's, you know, I love it. And I said, hey, why not? And also back home, I went to American school.
Okay.
So I learned my English back there, and that helped me also to get a good job. And then I decided to settle down here, and since then I love it.
So wife and how many kids?
I have 2 kids.
Nice.
A girl and a boy.
Nice. So, I mean, any future more kids on the way, or are you pretty happy with the one?
Yes,
one and one?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. So when you left the Democratic Republic of Congo, you came to Texas first?
Yes, for Texas first. Yes.
And so you've been here in the North Texas area the entire time?
Yes. I was fortunate enough to come to Texas first. And when I visited other states, I said, hey, Texas is the better place for me. So I call myself a Texan from Congo.
What What attracts you about not just the United States, but about Texas? Because we just recently celebrated the 189th Texas
Yeah.
Independence Day.
Mhm.
What is it about Texas?
Texas, first of all, the weather is kind of similar from the Congo.
Okay.
And also Texas, it's huge. Everything is huge here. And people are very friendly. And one of the important things brought me here in Texas, kept me here in Texas, the values.
Yeah.
The conservative values.
Yeah.
That's aligned. It's similar with my country. People are for Texas, they are conservative, they are believers.
Yeah.
And it's all about businesses.
Yeah.
That's I embrace that American dream from Texas. They see things bigger. So that's why I love it. I say, hey, I belong to this community.
But do you see that maybe as we have people leaving California,
Mhm.
Illinois, New York, that some of those values are threatened, you believe?
I strongly believe because I have a family and friend living in California is different, and also they are scared about their kids.
Yeah.
About education because basically as a parent, we send our kid to school to learn science to become big men in the future, but we don't send them to teach them all the values that your own values, right? So
Yeah.
that's because our kids are our most precious things we
Yes.
have and our legacy. So we gotta cherish them and protect them. And I'm blessed enough to be in Texas because we share that value, and the people of Texas promote that and protect the kids. That's very important for us.
Now, you talk about being in business. What was it that got you involved and engaged in American politics?
Take a good question. So, in 2016, so President Donald J. Trump ran for the first time
Yeah.
against Hillary Clinton. So, Hillary Clinton, his husband, Mr. Bill Clinton, backed or supported a proxy country Rwanda, so to looter our minerals in the Congo.
Mhm.
So we have a lot, like more than more than 10 million people dead in the Congolese war, and also it's almost 3 decades this happening. So just a little bit of history. In 1932, the great Albert Einstein sent a letter to President Roosevelt telling him about the uranium from the Congo.
Mm.
So we call it the legacy of the Congo because the Congo provide the uranium that's President Roosevelt led it to the Manhattan Project.
Yeah,
So
Oppenheimer.
yes. So that one, the uranium weapon, the nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
So that makes the bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki drop in
Yes.
Japan. That makes America to win the World War II. So America became powerful because Congo provide the uranium. So
I had no idea.
yes, that's what happened. So Congo, since that time, Congo has a strong relationship with the American. So, and then the American built a uranium center in the Congo. So the former president Mobutu, and he had almost every year coming to America. We've seen since Donald Reagan in America coming here every single day, and also Congo played a huge role during the Cold War
Yeah.
in Central Africa. So that president Mobutu was pro-American. So surprisingly, by 1970 and 1994, so the tragedy happened in the neighboring country called Rwanda,
Yeah.
the genocide.
Yes, Rwanda
So,
genocide.
Rwanda genocide. So that one, and the Congolese people are so, we love people and we welcome them in our country.
Mhm.
That was the big mistake of we did because we show love. People are dying there. We open our borders for, it was the international community asked us to welcome those people. So since then, so the new administration of the Rwanda, the President Kagame, so taking this like an alibi to come to the Congo to kill the Congolese people because he's looking for those people. So, hey, we welcome them. If you want them, we're going to bring them back to you. But the reason is not they're looking for the genocide people. They're looking for our minerals. Because how can you imagine the tiny country of Rwanda doesn't have all the minerals that Congo has? Let's give you an example. We have cobalt. We have coltan. So which makes smartphones, computers.
Yeah.
So we have 70% of that. we have gold, we have diamond, we have what it takes for the EV vehicle,
Yeah.
the electric vehicle. So we have all that in our Congo. So the recent report on the State Department in 2022, they say the Congolese land, the DRC, has over 1,100 minerals. So that's why we need to bring that deal with the American to stop what's going on. Right now, we're speaking with you, people are dying in the east of Congo because of our minerals. So we need to bring back that strong relationship between the American and the Congo. Look at what's happening now. The Chinese people taking over all minerals of the Congo.
Well, they're everywhere. China is everywhere across
So
Africa.
now they're beating America because they have it. Tesla is an American company.
Yes.
Tesla buying 80% of resources from the Chinese. And the Chinese don't have it in there, so they took it from the Congo. So I wonder why America can leave China taking advantage on the ground, on the Congo, then, build back that strong relationship, because back in the day, as I say, we provide what it takes for America to win the war. Yeah. So now we have a different war now. We have economic war. So now with the President Trump, the Trump administration, they understand the value of business. It's a win-win. We're not calling American people to come to the Congo to help us. No. You come there, the company come there to win, and the Congolese win. What's going to happen for the Congolese people? We need peace.
Yeah.
So because they're killing women.
Yeah.
They're killing children. They're raping women. It's so bad. I feel emotional.
Well, of course. I mean, these are your people, and it's very interesting because what we're talking about now, everyone's paying attention to what's going on in Ukraine, but they're not paying attention to what's happening there in the Congo. And so when you have a President Zelensky who just rejected this mineral deal, there's an opportunity, right, to have a minerals deal there in the Congo, which brings economic opportunity, which also is a security agreement. When you have business and economic development, it becomes a security agreement, and you push China out, right?
This is a great opportunity for us because, the Ukrainian people or the Ukrainian leadership, they take America for granted. They take it for granted. They give them over $100 billion.
More like 200.
You see that?
Yeah.
Congo, we need at least 10% of that money. And all we have in terms of strategic minerals is more than Ukrainian had. We have more than that. So the deal with the Congo is way better than Ukraine. And our president, the new current president of the Congo, Mr. Tshisekedi, is more open to American people because he grew up in Europe. He's more open to American than the Chinese because he found the Chinese deal there already, right? So we need American people back because they care about the civil right. They care about the local people because we need to create jobs, better jobs, and that will stop immigration. During the campaign, President Trump was saying that people from the Congo, they empty their jails, they come to here. Yeah, those people, they don't have any choice because they have minerals and they are victims of their minerals. They're killing them, they're raping women, they're killing their children. So what they have to do? So they have to take that dangerous road coming here illegally. I'm not supporting illegal immigration because I came here myself legally.
Yes.
So having economic security guarantee that deal with the Congolese minerals, that will help for lasting peace in the Congo. And that will stop also immigration because people will stay there.
Yeah.
They will have school for their children. They have better roads, hospital, a better future, right? Yeah. So that's why we need. So what Zelensky and is throwing away that opportunity, we Congolese people, we're going to do that. And also we're offering as the Congolese for Trump. This organization, maybe we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So this organization was there pushing for the interest of the Republican in general and also promoting President Trump. And we pay a lot. Maybe we're going to talk about it.
Well, that's what I wanted to go to next. Let's talk about the Congolese community, not just here in Texas, but all across the country. What is it about the Congolese community which they supported President Trump so strongly?
Yeah, so as I said, we are almost, according to the census 2022, we are almost 400,000 Congolese in the United States. So, and I can say approximately 100,000 Congolese American. So majority of the Congolese American, they voted for President Trump. They voted for Republican. So as far as our organization, Congolese for Trump, we are at least in 10 states. We campaigned for President Trump in 4 swing states, and especially here in Texas, with the Congolese community. Not only Congolese community, but also spread to the African community, because we have a lot of African conservatives.
Yes.
So we connect a lot with them. And we're doing that in our language. I do that in French because I speak French. In fact, I'm one of the consultants to Voice of America. So everything about Republican in French, they call me, they reach out to me.
Yeah.
So I do the job for you for free because I believe in the value. I don't need any recognition. I don't need any reward. But what we need, what's going on right now, so we need to deal with economic security guarantee, the deal with the Congolese, but we need the Trump administration to use us, to leverage us, because we've been there for them. We've been loyal to them. Alan, we pay a lot as price. We put our labels to say, hey, you're African. How can you support that guy?
Yeah.
Say, you have nothing. This guy insulting you, because I don't care about that. I care about the values. I care about the policies. I care about my kids. I care about my future. So I take it. So now we have the win. Everybody now, they become opportunists. They come in, President Trump, have a deal with, but I want the Trump administration to look to people who've been there for them.
Yeah.
We've been there since 2020. And in 2020, President Trump did something good for us as a Congolese, because when we campaigned for him for the first time, we asked the Republican Party to ask President Trump to bring the Congo, the DRC, back to the list of AGOA. AGOA is African Growth Opportunity Act, which enable African country to do trade, business, duty-free with the American.
Yeah.
So give us opportunity. We don't ask. We need opportunity to change, to better the life of our people, not only in the Congo, but here, because we love this country. This country, we are American, we love this country, and we come from somewhere. So we need to connect, and Congo has the minerals. So we can leverage the mineral from the Congo so that Congolese people can win and the American people can win. Also, this is the time so we can also reduce the debt of America, and Congo has what it takes to make it happen.
Real fast, I'm gonna pull your microphone up just a little bit. It's hitting your tie.
Oh,
There we go.
thank you.
So when you talk about this opportunity and you talk about that was the driving motivator for you to get engaged, and it's very interesting, you talked about, the Clintons and what they did.
Yeah.
When you see China operating in Africa and in the Congo, what would you say to the American people about that Chinese threat?
It's too serious. It's too serious. And Chinese, they are taking over the minerals of the Congo. And they are there. People are dying. Women are raping women.
But the Chinese don't care about
They don't
that.
care about
They
that.
just want the mineral.
They don't care about you. You die, you die. They don't care about you. So they take their mineral and they go.
Yeah.
They don't show any humanitarian to those local people that those minerals belong to. They take it, they go. So we need the American, because what I have here in this country, the opportunity I enjoy here in this country, I cannot have it in China.
Yeah.
So sometimes,
And then of course, America goes to China to get the lithium for the electric vehicles. America goes to China for all these other, it's
why not
insane.
going straight to the Congo?
Yes.
Why not having a direct connection, a partnership with people of the Congo? Because you pay less taxes. You pay less labor because it's cheap. And Congo population is almost 100,000 million people. So, and they are young, from age of 18 to 34.
Yeah.
That's 65% of that population. So you have labor there. It's cheap, right? So we need the American people to come to us directly. And we, as a Congolese diaspora here in America, we can help the American on the business side, because we have an official way they can connect to the Congolese government. But we're going to help on the business side to give them, better understanding of on the ground, how the people of Congo operate. So how to open your business. Let's give you a news that today we've been lobbying without asking them the permission for Starlink, for
Starlink,
for
yeah.
Starlink, for Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So they've been trying to come to Congo for a long time. They talk with the head of states, but it takes a lot of follow-up. And when we got that information, we say, hey, because we need a lot of American company back to the Congo, we lobby, we push it, and we got the news. They signed their license to operate in the Congo. Good. I have it. They don't even hire me. They don't even pay us money to do it. I do it for free because we love this country, because we need more American company to the Congo.
So in our final few minutes, I would like you to speak directly to the camera. What would you say to President Trump? You got 2.5 minutes. What would you say to President Trump as Junior Bompeti, head of Congolese for Trump, and also wanting to extend a better economic relationship between the United States of America and the Democratic Republic of Congo? Camera's right there.
Thank you. Mr. President, first of all, congratulations for your brilliant election. And we've been supporting you since 2016 when you first ran. And then since 2020, we've been with you until now. We pay a lot of price. We campaign for you in Texas, in Georgia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, all of the states. We connect with our people. We put our money for you because we trust in your vision. We trust in your value for the American people because you love this country and we love this country too. We come in this country, Mr. President, legally. We are against illegal immigration. Those so-called Congolese coming here illegally, they're holding a Congolese passport, but they are not Congolese. They're coming from the neighboring country. They're coming from Rwanda. They're coming from Uganda and claiming that they're coming from Congo because there is war in the eastern part of the Congo. So, Mr. President, you coming here, you promoting peace. You want peace. You want to end war in the world. So Congolese people, they've been dying for the past 3 decades. They are raping women. They're killing children. And we have the report of the United Nations backing this report. What we need lasting peace in the Congo. So we need what we call the economic security guarantee. So we want to have a deal. Mr. President, you did a lot for the Ukraine people. You are putting yourself and your administration, but we need that. We don't take it for granted. We are looking for that. The Congolese people need that deal. So the American company can win, and also the Congolese people can win. They can have a better future. We can have better jobs. We have built school, built a hospital. So, Mr. President, we Congolese for Trump, we've been loyal to you. So all we need to be leveraged so we can work with the company. We can help you also, give you some information and work with you hand in hand to make that deal of economic security guarantee with the Congolese government. And the president of Congo, President Tshisekedi, is more open to you and the American deal. We are looking for that. We are waiting for that. So we've been loyal to you, Mr. President. We are here to help you to make this deal happen.
How can people follow you with Congolese for Trump, and how can people just stay in touch with, all the things that are happening?
So you can follow me, Junior Bompeti, on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, Junior Bompeti, Junior Bompeti, Bompeti. So please reach out. I don't know if I can give my number. It's 817-323-4030, 817-323-4030. Reach out, and my email is my first name, juniorbompeti@gmail.com. Reach out, and we have a chamber. We have a U.S. Congo Business Chamber. So we help the company, the businesses. You want to locate to Africa, you want to come to Congo, we're going to help you. Everything, the paperwork, employees, or all that, we're going to help you. You are here in Dallas, we're going to help you out because we love so much this country. America gave us a lot of opportunity that we didn't have from the Congo. And also the Congo have the minerals that we can leverage so American can win and Congo can win. We love you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Allen, for what you did for me.
Thank you, Junior, for being here. And bonjour.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this episode of Steadfast and Loyal. And, there are people like Junior who, not just from the Congo, but from all different countries that have come here for the equality of opportunity, not the equality of outcomes. And they love America. They love what we stand for, our principles and values. And it's time for us to make sure that we join arms with the people that are truly our friends and allies. Until next time, steadfast and loyal.
before they burn it down.